Santiago del Carmen Maria, the queen of crowning thoughts. I speak truth unapologetically. It's my...
Trump fans brainwashed. Why their savior worship is destroying America in 2026. Pay attention. This is the brutal, unvarnished reality check that every American needs right now in 2026. Trump supporters aren't just misguided, they're trapped in a dangerous delusion, their minds warped by endless propaganda that paints a false picture of heroism and salvation. These folks genuinely believe Donald Trump is their personal messiah, the one who single-handedly rescued them through economic miracles. But let's tear that myth apart piece by piece, because the truth is far uglier, and ignoring it only lets the poison spread further. We're talking about a group so disconnected from the real world that they defend the indefensible, all while cloaking their bigotry in a twisted version of faith. This isn't just politics, it's a cult that's eroding the soul of our nation, and we must confront it head-on with fearless honesty. Start with the basics. Propaganda has fried their brains to the point where critical thinking is a foreign concept. Day in and day out, they're fed a steady diet of Fox News soundbites, social media echo chambers, and rally chants that rewrite history. They don't see the manipulation, they swallow it whole. For instance, they hail Trump as an economic savior, pointing to stock market highs as proof he saved their lives. Sure, the Dow might have climbed during his terms, but who really benefited? The ultra-rich, the corporate titans, the ones with massive portfolios. The stock market isn't a lifeline for the average Joe, it's a playground for billionaires. These supporters ignore how wages for working-class families stagnated, how inflation eroded purchasing power, and how tax cuts funneled trillions upward while gutting social programs. They rave about 41K as if everyone's retirement is booming, but that's a fantasy. Not everyone has a 401K, millions live paycheck to paycheck, buried in debt with no safety net. In 2026, as economic inequality hits record levels, with the top 1% owning more wealth than the bottom 90% combined, these fans remain blind, crediting Trump for scraps while he hoards the feast. But the disconnection runs deeper, into outright justification of horrors that should sicken any decent person. Take the Epstein scandal. Trump was buddies with a convicted sex trafficker, named in documents linked to underage exploitation, yet his supporters twist themselves into knots to defend it. They downplay the abuse of children, claiming it's fake news or political attacks. All while evidence mounts of Trump's own boasts about invading women's privacy. And it doesn't stop there. They extend this sick logic to history, rationalizing slave masters' sexual abuse of victims as just how it was. Ignoring the brutality and dehumanization that built this country's dark underbelly. How can anyone with a shred of humanity excuse such atrocities? These people are so far gone that they demand to be taken seriously, even as their words reveal a profound insanity. It's not debate, it's denial of basic morality. Worst of all, they wrap this madness in the banner of Christianity, proclaiming faith while idolizing a man who embodies the opposite. Trump isn't a Christian, he's an ideologist peddling white nationalism as gospel. He mocks the poor, divides races, and preaches vengeance over forgiveness. His religion is a tool for power, fueling false prophecies like the election was stolen or he's God's chosen one. This is a cult, plain and simple, blind devotion, rejection of facts, and attacks on anyone who questions the leader. Real Christianity teaches love, compassion, and justice, values Trump and his followers trample daily. They hate immigrants, scorn the marginalized, and cheer policies that harm the vulnerable, all while thumping Bibles they clearly haven't read. It's fake religion at its core, a perversion that Jesus himself would condemn. This delusion isn't harmless, it's screwing America over. In 2026, with division at fever pitch, these supporters enable authoritarian creeps, erode democracy, and normalize hate. They don't see the whole picture because they're too busy worshiping a con man who plays them like fiddles. We can't afford to humor this anymore. Wake up to the reality. Trump isn't saving anyone, he's exploiting fears for personal gain. Reject the propaganda, embrace facts, and fight for a truly inclusive America. The time for silence is over. Boldness is our only path forward. If this message spoke to you, even just a little, stay connected with me by following. Your support truly matters more than you realize, and every moment you take to listen is deeply appreciated. Please leave a like on this video and share your thoughts in the comments after hearing the story. Follow and subscribe so you never miss what comes next. Your support keeps this space alive. It costs nothing, yet it means everything to me. Showing love through engagement helps me continue creating, speaking truth, and showing up consistently. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for listening, for supporting, and for standing with me. Crowning Thoughts, True Speaker, copyright 2025 by Santiago D.C. Maria, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution. I love you all. I appreciate every one of you, and I thank you for your time. Stay blessed. Love always. Santiago D.C. Maria. Thank you for listening. Love always. Santiago D.C. Maria.